What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Beam Big here with their code, and we are back with two
Two boys,
boys, one
one
piece.
piece.
One day we'll be perfectly in sync doing that.
One day, I don't know
We
when.
really need to plan that beforehand.
Nah.
Nah, one day we'll.
One, it'll just line up one day,
Yeah,
and then we'll.
perfectly. I'll do it in
Yeah.
editing, and then they won't know
Like,
the difference.
yeah, no, because we got separate audio channels.
Yeah.
We're not just doing this over a Discord
No,
call.
that would be stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
would be unprofessional.
Oh God.
Okay, and today we're covering the monumental, the ambitious, the fucking awe-inspiring Marineford arc.
This
Let's
arc.
go.
This arc is big. It's bold. It's
It.
God. It's just it's something. It's I would say the best arc up to this point.
Bro, it is. Well, regardless of whether it's anybody's favorite, yeah, I think
Mhm.
it is definitely the most important, impactful
Mm,
arc up to this point in the series.
yeah,
Oh my
it's
god.
I let okay. I'm gonna start with my opening thoughts on this arc.
Hmm.
It's bold. It
It
is
is like it is.
it. Yeah, it basically says. Oda's basically just says, I'm gonna take this whole crew of people that you've never seen before, and I'm gonna make them the protagonists for like half of this arc.
Yeah, and it's
And oh
and
my
it's
God.
masterful. It's if you're watching this and you've never seen One Piece, what are you doing here? First off,
Yeah, no,
how'd
you
you
should
find
not be.
this video?
I don't know.
But hit that subscribe button anyways. Um,
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, yeah. Like and subscribe.
like and
Real
subscribe.
quick.
Yeah, real quick before you go, hit that like and subscribe button. All right. But this is the point. Like, if you've read One Piece to this point, you're in now. You're
Mhm.
in, and this is probably one of your favorite series of all time now. Like, if you've read One Piece up to this point,
Mhm. I would agree with
because
that.
like, how dare you, One Piece? How dare you be this good?
I don't know. Again, this arc, it's we're post Saobody, which means that we're without the crew. We're without the rest of the crew. Basically, we just have Luffy, and Luffy's gathered kind of a makeshift crew from Impel Down.
Yeah, we
Um,
got Iva, we got Buggy, we got Crocodile. I was gonna say Alabasta.
we don't have all of that.
That'd
Just
be funny. We got Crocodile. We got
you got
Jimbei on the
Jinbei.
crew, dude. Two Warlords of the Sea. We got Mr. Tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then a bunch of escaped
And
convicts
yeah,
from Impel Down.
a bunch of convicts and like comma followers.
Yeah, New Kama Land.
Yeah.
But then again, they don't even show up till like a good way through this arc.
Yeah.
Before this arc, it's just Whitebeard's crew, and I mean a few other pirates that that are helping him, versus the Marines.
Yeah. There's a good point. Like the beginning of this arc is just Whitebeard versus the Marines. And
Mm-hmm.
Luffy doesn't even show up until like 10 chapters in. Like,
Yeah, that's
like
it takes its time.
yeah, like it starts the way it starts. We might as well get started on the recap. The
Yeah, yep.
So at first we're on the ship with Luffy and the group, and they're going to save Ace. And this is the first time the prisoners of Impel Down are learning that they're going to Marineford, and they're like, turn the
Yeah.
boat around.
we just escaped from the Marines. We're not going straight to the Marine base.
Yeah, we'd rather go to Impel Down than be stuck in between Whitebeard and the
Oh yeah.
admirals.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause at this point everybody knows that this is going down.
Yeah, but it's too late. They're on the currents. They can't change course once you're in between the currents between the three doors.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
Buggy takes the opportunity to be like, I'm gonna take Whitebeard's head, and then everybody follows him.
Yeah, everybody's like, he's he's so bold that he's gonna go after Whitebeard himself.
Oh, so, cause somebody said, oh, it was a Navy call. A Navy called the ship, and they're like,
Oh yeah.
Luffy and Buggy the Clown are the ringleaders who escaped from Impel Down.
Mm-hmm.
And we also found out that Buggy is Shanks' blood brother.
Yeah.
And that's what kicked off the whole Impel Down crew to being like, oh, Buggy's built different.
Yeah. Buggy's strong, you know. Like, yeah, he's blood brother to red-haired Shanks.
Yeah.
Like one of the
was part of Gold Roger's crew.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and now he's like, I'm gonna take out Whitebeard.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, you know what? We are gonna take that Whitebeard. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that sets up just a real big, like Buggy's real big in this arc.
Yeah, and like Crocodile and Jinbei know that Buggy ain't shit.
Yeah,
but Jinbei's
like yeah, they're like, okay, we'll play along.
We'll play along, and Jinbei's like, man, he's like a natural born leader.
Yeah,
he basically is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's really good at convincing people that he's strong.
Yeah. And then we cut to Marineford. Ace is on the execution platform. And we're not gonna see Luffy for a bit. But
yeah.
Before anything, Sengoku. What rank is Sengoku, by the way? I just read this arc.
I think Sengoku's a vice admiral.
Yeah, I think he is.
I believe.
I think him and Garp used to be admirals though.
He's a wait.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Sengoku. He's Sengoku. Everybody just calls him Sengoku.
He's been around. We've seen him before.
Sengoku has Ace on the execution stand. He's broadcasting to the whole world now. 3 hours until Ace's head rolls. That's an actual quote from the manga, by the way.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, Ace, tell everybody who your dad is. And then Ace is like, Whitebeard is my dad.
Yeah, Whitebeard's my dad.
And then Sengoku's like, stop capping. He's the son of Gold D. Roger.
Yeah, Gold Roger.
And this is like God. The reveal of the fucking history of manga, man.
Yeah, because up until this point, we thought Ace was like Luffy's blood brother. Yeah. So like, he's also a son of. We thought he was also a son of Dragon.
The thing is, we just assumed that Ace doesn't like Dragon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because he has this whole thing.
Pork ass D-Ace.
Yeah. Pork ass D-Ace. He keeps He keeps mentioning that he hates his father.
Yeah.
And that he keeps his name.
Well, and Whitebeard is real dad. He also says that all the time.
Yeah. Exactly, because Whitebeard.
Yeah, Whitebeard. But turns out, my man is the son of the king of the pirates.
Yeah. Oh, what a reveal.
And Garp just took him in because he was. Because the Gold Roger asked him specifically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, asked him specifically. He's like, my unborn son is innocent. I may be evil. I may be a pirate, but my son is innocent. Yeah. All right, protect him.
And Garp is like, bro, you know I'm an admiral, right?
Yeah.
Why would you tell me that?
It's like, because I trust you.
Yeah. And he does, and Garp takes care of him.
Mm-hmm.
And we find out that
Garp is ultimate homie, man.
Sengoku reveals that they knew that Roger had a kid, so they searched the island where Ace was born, but his mom kept him in his womb for 20 months. 20 whole months just so that he wouldn't be born at the time, like Roger, just so the time wouldn't add up.
Yeah, God, like she really just said stay in there.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be born yet, dude. Just to keep him safe.
And she died in the process. Like I mean I could have bro, how big would your baby get in that in that time?
Big. I mean big for a baby.
He'd be almost a year old at that point. 11 months.
Yeah.
If you subtract the 9 that he was supposed to spend in there. Wow. No wonder she
props
died.
To his mom. Yeah. Props to his mom, dude.
Yeah. For saving his life.
Yeah.
And then Garp took him in and raised him after that.
Mm-hmm.
And so Garp is chilling on the execution stand. He's not gonna do anything. He's just neutral.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
Garp is just chilling there because he's like, my son's a, or yeah, my son,
my
quote unquote,
grandson.
grandson.
Parentheses.
Yeah, my adopted grandson is he's a pirate, so I know what I gotta do.
But I'm not.
He
I'm
still
just
doesn't
gonna
want
not
to.
intervene at all. I'm just gonna sit here, and I'll just let
Yeah.
what happens. Um, and then Whitebeard shows up.
Yeah, dude.
in the
Because go ahead.
in the sickest reveal of all time.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because a whole bunch of pirate ships are coming in.
Yeah, no, it's dead quiet. Like there's the Marines are just waiting. Like they know he's gonna be here.
Yeah.
But they're like when's like where is he? And then in the distance, there's like a bunch of pirate ships show up, like
Out of nowhere.
43 pirate ships.
Some shit like that.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
and none of them are Whitebeard's
Yeah,
ships
they're
though.
like, where's Whitebeard at?
And then from under the water, Whitebeard,
The Moby Dick itself.
the Moby Dick, Whitebeard's main ship, bro, pops up. Oh, and
And-
along with his 3 other ships, right?
And Oda's a fucking genius because he just taught us in Sao Buddy that if you coated boats in those bubble shits, you can put them underwater.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I was just thinking about that today. But no, Whitebeard shows up and
Oh my
then
god.
he fucking grabs air.
Yeah.
And like cracks the air, and then 2 big ass tidal waves come out of the water. And
Oh my god.
And we find out that he has the tremor fruit, and he can make earthquakes at will.
Yeah, the earthquake. This fruit.
It's
This
the
fruit
strongest
right here.
paramecia. Period.
This fruit is so stupid, busted, man. He can literally just like make earthquakes out of anything,
Yeah.
basically.
Sengoku said he has the power to destroy the world.
I believe it.
I believe it too.
He could crack the plate tectonics, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. But he makes tidal waves. Luckily, Aokiji's there, so he just freezes them shits.
Yeah.
But this was part of Whitebeard's plan, because now all the pirates have footing. Now they can walk over the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now the fight's breaking out. And you got Ace being sad as fuck, because he's like, I don't deserve this.
Yeah, he's like, stop hurting you. Stop, like, you're all sacrificing yourself for me, you know? It's like, stop, I'm not that important.
Yeah. We also meet all of his other like ship commanders, but honestly, I can't remember the name of half of them. There's his number 2.
There's 14 of them.
Yeah, his number 2 is Marco.
Yeah, Phoenix Marco, right? I don't remember his full name.
One of them is Diamond Jozu. The only reason I remember that is he has a cool devil fruit.
Yeah, Diamond Jozu.
There's one who shows up way later. And I didn't realize they were in this arc until I reread it for this video. But man, was I hype as fuck that I saw this man in this arc. Oh my god.
Who? What is his name?
He's the guy with the kimono. And he carries a gun around. I don't remember his name.
I don't either. I mean, I don't know who you're talking
I
about.
mean, I can see him on my screen right now, but you're not looking at the picture that I have up for the videos.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about this arc is there's just so many like new characters that we meet.
Yeah, and so more characters will show up later on, but like
yeah, exactly, even more.
Man, dude, there's so many characters.
Yeah, all the pirates, all of Whitebeard. Whitebeard's 14 commanders are kind of important. We get to meet more like military people, you know, because they brought a lot of them.
There's the old lady who has like washing machine powers. She can wash you and wring you up to dry.
Yeah. I forgot about her. I'm not gonna lie.
We got Aikainu who has the molten lava fruit.
Yeah, Kainu. He's the only admiral we haven't seen up until now.
Yeah. He is.
Yeah, the Magu Magu no Mi.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. But so Ace is wondering, please stop. Whitebeard's like, I'm here to save you, son.
Yeah. It's proven Whitebeard the ultimate homie, man.
And then a whole bunch of fights happen. I just read it, but I'm gonna be real. There's too much.
There's too much to talk about
There's too
here.
much. Mihawk's Doflamingo's here. Gecko Moria is back for some reason, even though we just defeated him like 3 arcs ago.
I mean, he had time to recover.
Yeah, I guess. Hancock is here, and she's like low key fighting on Luffy's side.
No, she's allied with nobody but Luffy.
Yeah. But then after a few chapters of just fighting and fucking back and forth between Whitebeard and Sengoku, because they're like playing chess at this point. Sengoku is like super smart.
Yeah,
he planned like this
he's
whole
a
day
mastermind.
out, and Whitebeard knows that. We'll get into
Yeah,
that in
Whitebeard's
a
also
second.
super smart,
Yeah.
which is like,
They're playing 4D chess.
how busted is this man?
Yeah. And then Luffy falls out the sky.
Yeah.
That's how he comes back into the story. The whole ship they were on just fucking falls out of the sky.
Yeah, and then we cut to a flashback where they got caught in the tsunami that Whitebeard made.
And then they
in the
got
first
frozen.
Yeah, they got stuck on top of the wave. And so Luffy just smacked that shit with his foot and just brought them all crashing down and
Yeah.
straight into the battlefield.
Luckily, they landed in the one part of the battlefield that wasn't frozen.
Yeah, that was water. Like a Kainu melted on accident, I think.
Yeah, some shit like that. But now Luffy's here. Ace is like, Luffy, what are you doing here? And Luffy's like, I'm here to save you, Ace.
Yeah.
And more fights ensue. You got a cool fight between Luffy and Mihawks where Luffy's basically just dodging because he can't do shit against Mihawks.
Yeah. When they first show up, Crocodile just goes straight for
he
Whitebeard.
does. Oh my, he fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Luffy blocks him.
Yeah, Luffy blocks
then-
him. He's like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
I'm down.
And then Whitebeard's like, "Oh, so you're Ace's brother, you know?" It's
Yeah.
they get introduced to each other, and Luffy immediately starts talking to him, like as if he's like an equal,
And
you know? Because Luffy don't care.
Yeah, and in the flashback, Luffy found out that Sengoku's planning to execute Ace ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah.
And so he's like, Whitebeard, I got some info. Ace is gonna be, executed ahead of schedule. And Whitebeard's like, okay.
All right,
All
we're
right,
going
cool, thanks, man. And then everybody's like, yo, they're talking like equals.
in. Yeah. Like how strong is this dude?
Yeah. And then this is when Whitebeard looks at Buggy.
Yeah.
And Buggy's like, I'm gonna take your head. And he's like, hey, you can take my head after the fight, but I know you need my help to take down the navies.
Yeah, no, you and me, we gotta work together for right now. I know you could easily defeat me, but,
And then
but we gotta work together right now.
All the Impel Down prisoners are like, oh my god, Whitebeard thinks Buggy is built different. He
Buggy's
must
a
be-
god. Oh my god, Buggy during this arc.
Buggy
man.
is hilarious, dog. Best character in all of One Piece. Fight me on that,
Oh
bro.
my god. Man, I'm. He's up there. He's definitely up there.
He's up there, man. And then so Luffy now is heading up. Here's the chest that we were talking about. So Whitebeard's like, there's no way Sengoku would let it slip that he's executing Ace ahead of schedule. This must be a part of his plan. He's too much of a mastermind to let like information out on accident. Like,
Yeah.
and then Luffy's running up. A bunch of other stuff happens. I don't.
Yeah, man. Luffy. The main thing that I remember. Oh man, we forgot Little Oars Jr.
Oh right, Little Oars Jr. Little Oars Jr. is a fucking vibe.
Yeah, I forgot. So we just met Oars at
Thriller Bark.
on Thriller Bark, the big old zombie pirate. It turns out a descendant of Oars, Little Oars Jr. is his name, is on Whitebeard's crew.
Yeah, and he's like he's one of the fleet commanders or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's the first one to step up. Like he gets taken out first too as well, but
Yeah, because he's such a huge target.
yeah. But he's running up, and we get a little flashback of Ace making a straw hat for him And he's like, "Oh, this is fucking crazy to me." Because Ace goes, "I learned how to do this on Wano, on
Ah.
Wano." I always
Huh.
say Wano. I'm pretty sure it is Wano, but
Probably Wano.
yeah,
I'm thinking of like
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah. But it looks Wano sounds right.
yeah, Wano sounds cool, but yeah, yeah. And I was like, "Oh my god, he foreshadowed Wano, like, dude."
I mean, yeah, man, he threw a lot of references. Um, but yeah, so yeah, Ace Ace made him a hat because he's like, you're closer to the sun, you know, so you're gonna be hotter because he's so big,
You know, that's
you
not
know.
how that works.
It's not how that works, but you know, Ace is Ace.
And he's like the biggest giant around. Like Oars was big, and Little Oars
Yeah.
Junior is like also big because there's vice admirals who are giants on the Navy side, but
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Little Oars Junior is on a completely different level of giants.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, Ors like he just gets focused because, you know,
Yeah,
he's such a big target.
Doflamingo cuts his leg off.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot. And then Kuma hits him with something like a big old
The
shockwave.
big old
He goes
laser or
down.
something.
Yeah, and then and he's reaching his hand out to Ace, and he almost makes it to Ace, but then he just collapses. I was
Yeah,
like, ah,
it hurts, man.
like they're really gonna make you feel for a character that they literally just
They just
introduced.
introduced it. I don't even think Little Orange Jr. comes back in the story after this.
Dang.
I mean, hey, he probably still might. You know, you never know with Oda. He
Who knows? Who
he could
knows?
bring him back in the final arc of One Piece. You never know.
um, yeah. One thing I remember is that after Oars goes down, one of the giants, one of the marine giants goes after Whitebeard. He like takes like a surprise blow from behind, and Whitebeard just grabs it, shatters his axe, slams him
Oh,
to the ground, and then just earthquakes his head.
yo, that was raw, dude.
Just one shots him, dude. It
Oh,
was that was raw.
that was raw. Whitebeard did not have to do that, man. It's like that.
No, no, but we. That's how we know. That's how we learn not to mess with Whitebeard, dude.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of crazy fights. Like just this, it's a war, dude. There's so much stuff happening all at once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's all seven like, or I guess not.
Oh yeah,
There's
all
five
seven of
warlords
them.
to start with, and then once Luffy and all them get there, all seven warlords, new and old, as
Yeah.
Doflamingo points out, um, are there, and it's like all these characters we barely know, like if we know a majority of them,
Yeah.
and each of them by themselves are crazy powerful and like have crazy abilities, and they're all fighting all at once. It's like it's wild. It's
It's something else,
crazy.
man.
And then yeah, okay, where did we
I don't
leave
know.
off?
Luffy's running towards the stands.
Hmm. Yeah.
He fights against Mihawks at one point, and he grabs Buggy, and Buggy gets cut off into like a
Yeah,
million pieces.
Buggy as a shield. Oh my god.
Buggy throws a Muggy ball at him, and then he instantly hits that shit back at him like nothing.
Yeah, Mihawk without effort just smacks that right back. And one of my favorite panels from this arc is just Buggy's face looking at that monkey ball. He's just like, well, he just looks so like defeated yet shocked at the same time. It's like
I'm trying to remember the order in which shit happens.
I don't know, man. It's a
No,
lot.
this happens a little later, but okay. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Luffy's running towards the thing. He's trying to get to Ace, but he's getting held back.
Yeah.
Next up in the fight, Whitebeard gets stabbed by one of his commanders.
Mm. Yeah. One of the commanders had been missing for a while, and they couldn't find him. And then he comes back finally, and then they're like, he's like, we've all fallen right into your trap, didn't we?
Yeah,
Sold us out. You sold us out. You're gonna you made a deal with the military or with the Marines,
Yeah,
saying that
you're
they'll
gonna
sacrifice us in exchange for Ace, you know. And so then he stabs him.
Yeah, Whitebeard doesn't
Like
block or
right,
anything.
Yeah, Whitebeard just takes the stab like straight through the chest, like through him.
Yeah, man.
And then he's like, I would never.
Yeah, I would never sell out my children. And then he
Yeah.
convinces him, and they're getting surrounded on all sides. Not all sides, because fucking Whitebeard destroyed like 2 of the sides.
Yeah, that's how he, like, I think he convinced him. He's like, you can leave if you want.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, right. Because he shut down the mountains of ice that were there. He
Hmm.
cracked them down. He said, anybody who believes this man, you can leave or you can fight with me.
Yeah.
And that was Sengoku's plan all along. So Sengoku had set up. He had called upon all the clones of Barsamu Lukuma,
Oh, yeah, they show up.
pacifistas,
Pacifists. Yeah.
and they're gonna entrap all the pirates in like a circle and just bomb them with the lasers.
Yeah, take them all out.
And so yeah, that happens. And there's this interaction between Ivankov and Kuma. Ivankov apparently knew Kuma, and he was like
Yeah.
a part of the Revolutionary Army at one point. But Doflamingo laughs and says he's no longer Kuma. He's given up his humanity to become a weapon of the military.
Yeah, and then Ivankov's like, nah, he would never do that. He hates the military. And then Doflamingo's like, I don't know what happened, but that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. And then
I don't know what deal they made.
And then Luffy remembers like when Kuma said goodbye. This is the last time we'll meet back on Sao Buddy.
Yeah.
Because Kuma knew his fate was coming.
Yeah, Kuma knew he was about to be converted to a robot, like fully.
Yeah, and so all the pirates have been encased in like a wall. I don't know how that wall was made, by the way. I don't remember.
I think it just kind of shoots up from the ground. Sengoku like had it buried.
Yeah, it's like a steel wall to sort of encircle them, but they're not completely trapped because they still have like one side open.
Yeah, because Orz's body was on it.
Yeah, and so they're using that little crack to squeeze through, and Luffy is the first one to try and go through it, and then he gets bodied. And then everybody's like, you can't, like, bro, they're all the navies on the other side of that wall. Only a few of us can go in at a time.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you're insane, man.
And then Luffy's like, I don't care, I gotta get over there.
I gotta save Ace.
And then they're like, alright, we'll back you up. And so Luffy goes flying over the wall. A whole bunch of shit happens. But Luffy lands on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, I think Jinbei throws him.
Jinbei yeets him across the wall, and he lands right in front of the 3 admirals.
Yeah, all 3 admirals, dude. Oh, man.
And Luffy's like, I'm getting past you guys. And they're like, you're not getting past us. And at this point, some more people show up. Because more people got past the wall. You got Mihawk slicing more stuff. He sliced an entire iceberg.
Oh yeah, and in Luffy's fight, he sliced one of the waves in half. God, that was a panel. I love that panel.
That was a panel, right? I don't remember how Luffy gets past the admirals.
I don't either.
I just reread this arc so I could be fresh, but I don't remember how he gets past the admirals. Somebody throws a log.
Yeah.
I remember there being a pillar being thrown.
Yeah, one of I think the mast of the ship.
There's this guy with scissor hands, and he cuts the ground.
Yeah, he's from Impel Down.
Yeah, and he cuts the ground and makes like a slope up to Ace.
Yeah.
And Luffy makes it past the admiral somehow. Probably with the help of everybody. Jinbei. Oh yeah. Okay, because Ivankov is built different. He has Death Wink as one of his moves, and it like nullifies Kizaru's like light beam.
Oh yeah.
And this is how Luffy's able to squeeze by, because Jinbei and Ivankov and like Crocodile, they're all built different.
Yeah, they'll stop the admirals. They don't take them on. They just kind of delay them.
Yeah, Diamond Juzo shows up and he takes some strikes from Mihawks and everything, because he's Diamond. Obviously, he's gonna be hard to cut.
Yeah.
And so Luffy's running up the slope, and then Garp gets in his way. Garp stands up and he's like, "You're gonna have to get through me, Luffy." And then he lets himself get folded. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah.
Garp was like, "I'm gonna take a stand."
he's he was pretending just to make sure the Marines don't get on him. You know,
Hmm.
it's like I helped. Remember that one time when
Yeah,
I
yeah. When I got bodied by Luffy, Luffy's kind of
yeah.
strong though.
uh, oh yeah, yeah. Um. So yeah, after this they were about to execute Ace. Like they were about to like chop him off. You know, like they were in the act of swinging,
Hmm.
and then Luffy yells, "Stop!" You
Stop,
know,
and people
and
start
then
dropping.
yeah, everybody starts
Like
dropping.
like weak people start dropping. Nobody start dropping, and then everybody's
Yeah.
like Supreme King Hockey. Like
What?
I don't like I gotta learn the Japanese name for that.
Um,
But
let's see. Let's see.
Conqueror Hockey I think actually is the like the general term that people use.
Huh. Um, let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Kobe gets
I don't
it.
remember.
Yeah, Kobe gets in Luffy's way at one point on the way over to Ace.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ivankov is like, "Hey, did you just use Supreme King Hockey?" And Luffy's like, "I don't even know what hockey is." And then, and then Ivan's like, "All
I don't know
right,
what hockey is, bro.
I guess it was like subconscious or whatever, but it doesn't matter." Smoker and Tashigi show up. They're on the battlefield too,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they
Everybody's here, man.
Smoker gets in his way at one point. What was I just remembered his line and I just forgot it.
Which one?
I like Luffy says something to Smoker. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember. Um.
Oh, well, you know, it doesn't matter. But Luffy gets revealed to be Dragon's son at the Marineford War as well. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Smoker has that one moment where he's like, "Oh, so that's what that shit about in Logtown was about."
Oh yeah, because Dragon saved him in Load Town.
Yeah. Anyways, Luffy gets Stace. He has a key that Hancock gave him,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
that key breaks because Sengoku starts fucking. Sengoku goes sicko mode.
Yeah, he's got the human fruit Buddha model.
Buddha model. He's like a mystical Zoan, which also is Marco. We didn't talk about his devil fruit, but Marco has a mystical Zoan as well. The
Yeah,
Phoenix, the immortal Phoenix fruit.
yeah, so he can like regenerate and stuff.
Yeah,
Like it's strong.
it's busted. It's even more rare than Logia types, like just in general.
Yeah, it's one of the rarest forms of devil fruit.
Yeah, and so Goku, and so the key breaks. Mr. Tree shows up, and Luffy's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're gonna help?" And he's like, "Can I say that I just want to help? I just want to. Is it sad for me to say that I want to avenge my friend from Impel Down?" And Luffy's like, "Not at all." And then he's like, "Save your brother." So he makes a key, and then Luffy breaks Ace out,
Finally,
and
dude.
now it's Fire Fist, Ace, and Luffy fighting together, bro.
Oh
And
man.
we get some sick ass art where they're getting shot at, but they're both immune to bullets, so it's just like
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's going through Ace and it's bouncing off of Luffy.
Man.
Their
They're,
synergy is perfect because obviously it would be perfect. Like,
yeah, they're brothers. Like yeah, they fight side by side. They know exactly how to fight with each other. It's beautiful. This part's beautiful, man.
yeah, and they're already on the way out. Whitebeard is like currently fighting like one of the
Yeah,
admirals. Like,
Whitebeard joined the fray and is just like he was just messing people up, dude.
yeah, Luffy's almost out of commission. He was out of commission on his way to Ace. I forgot to bring up. Uh,
Yeah,
Yvonne,
Luffy
yeah,
Luffy's been running on like nothing but like stringing like gum, basically. Like
yeah,
he's he
adrenaline.
should he should not be awake right now.
Yeah,
He's just staying awake through sheer willpower.
yeah, and Ivankov had to give him another hormone boost
Yeah,
in
another
order.
boost of adrenaline.
Yeah, in order for him to keep going. And so Whitebeard's like, "All right, everybody, we came what we got here for. I'll hold them off. My last order to you guys is to get off the island and save Ace and Luffy."
Hmm.
And they're like, "What do you mean last order?" And they're like, "But you know they're gonna follow his order obviously because this is."
Yeah, yeah.
And then Akainu has to be a fucking asshole.
God, he's like, I'm not letting a single one of you guys leave.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you guys leave, run away like the coward your leader is.
Mm.
And then Ace turns around and he says, "Take that back."
Yeah, you ain't calling Whitebeard a pussy, bro.
Yeah. Take
Oh.
back what you said about my pops. And then Ace rushes him and he gets hurt a little bit. Because magma and fire, magma beats fire, obviously. Like,
Yeah, Magma's hotter than fire, so he can hurt Ace.
and then Alkaine's like, "None of you are getting away. I'm gonna kill all of you. In which case, let me just show you." And then he goes after Luffy.
Yeah.
And
He's
then,
about to punch. He's about to punch a hole straight through Luffy.
and then Ace gets in the way. His back protected Luffy.
Yeah.
Takes a punch straight through the chest, man. This man takes a hole through the chest. And everybody freezes. Literally everybody stops for like a second.
Yeah, the entire battle stops.
Even there's a point, and I like this line a lot. There's a point where even Smoker's like, "This isn't justice." I love Smoker, by the way.
Yeah, Smoker's great.
Smoker's a great character. This isn't justice. And then Ace is in Luffy's arms. And there was this scene earlier where Ace remembered something he told Garp a long time ago. And he told Garp, "Is it all right that I'm alive?"
Yeah, because he's the son of like one of the worst criminals in history, and like people are after him. He like almost actively makes life around people, like life around life for the people that are around him worse almost.
Yeah, and everybody hates him. It's a whole thing. Everybody hated him as a child.
Yeah.
On his own old island where he used to live. Because he used to live in the South Blue, right? I think that's where he was born. I remember like his mother being from there or something.
I'm not sure.
Pretty sure. And then he's like, "Hey Luffy, I'm glad I got to live. I'm glad all of you came to help me. Thank you for loving me." And then he dies. And then he
collapses.
fucking dies. And the face Luffy makes, just Luffy doesn't even scream. That's the most powerful shit ever. Because Luffy doesn't even scream. Like, I feel a lot of times in anime or like games where when a character dies, there's that part where the main character is like, "No," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this
Luffy just breaks.
Luffy just breaks. His mouth is wide open and he just passes out on the spot. Like his mind just collapses.
I hate to break it to you. Have you seen the scene in the anime?
No, I haven't seen the scene in the anime.
he does kind of scream and cry in the anime. Yeah,
well, it's okay, but in the manga, it's more powerful.
And yeah, in the manga, I'd say it looks better.
Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. I understand animators.
Yeah, it is a great like cry though. Like it's one of just sheer pain.
Yeah.
Like I'll have to show you after. It's just it's powerful. It's still real powerful.
And you know, when you're reading One Piece, there's a few things you know going in. One of them is Luffy got the gum fruit. That's like obviously you know Luffy's a stretchy guy.
Yeah, that's like a main thing.
Another thing is Ace gonna die. That's like one of the biggest spoilers in all of One Piece.
Yeah.
Like no matter who you are, you probably know Ace dies.
Yeah, I knew like way before, like years ago. I knew that years ago.
But there's a difference between knowing it and reading that shit.
Reading it. You knew it was gonna happen, but I mean I knew it was gonna happen. But I didn't know it was gonna happen here.
Yeah, I didn't know the Marineford, like, cause Oda makes you think you won. Oda makes you think you got your happy ending, and then he takes it away from you.
Takes it all away in one quick blow.
And now the priority is save Luffy. Jinbei takes a punch from Akainu, just to get away.
Yeah. It's desperate because Akainu's he's just out for blood at this point. He's rampaging.
Yeah. You know, we should have brought this up earlier. This was said earlier, but Doflamingo's having the time of his life because it's just chaos, and that's what Doflamingo loves. And people are like, "Who are you fighting for?" And he's like, "Listen, justice is who the winner is. Justice is
Yeah,
decided by the winner.
let me find the quote here because I really like that quote.
Yeah.
Uh where is it? Here it is. No. Wait a minute. It's here. It's here
Yeah.
somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Pirates are evil, the Marines are righteous. These terms have always changed throughout the course of history. Kids who have never seen peace and kids who have never seen war have different values. Those who stand at the top determine what's wrong and what's right. This very place is neutral ground. Justice will prevail, you say? But of course it will. Whoever wins this war becomes justice.
That line is so good. That
It's
line
so good.
is such like just like even if you take it out of One Piece, it
Mhm.
works so well.
Yeah, no.
for,
even out of One Piece, man.
for anything, that line is masterful. But Whitebeard's
Yeah.
pissed now.
Don't flamingo the philosopher over here, dude.
Doflamingo's awesome, dude, and I can't wait till he gets his arc.
Man, God, I just love his design and like his personality.
Dude, Don
I want to see more
Quixote,
of him.
Doflamingo, that man's a vibe. Um,
But yeah, Kainu's out for blood.
Akaina's out for blood. Whitebeard is like, get Luffy out of here, save Luffy.
Mm.
If that's the only thing you do, and so Whitebeard is now going after Akainu. He's squaring up against Sengoku like Whitebeard just lost his son that he's just trying to save, and now he's going after them.
Yeah, Whitebeard is pissed.
And then Blackbeard shows up.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot he shows up at this point.
Yeah, he shows up right now. Blackbeard has the gall to show up, and he's like, "I'm glad I got to. I spared Ace's life when we fought. I'm glad, but turns out that shit was a waste. But I'm glad I get to see you die, old man." And Whitebeard is pissed. Blackbeard is antagonizing him. Whitebeard has like 50 bullet wounds. No, he had a lot more than that. We'll get into this. I have the picture on my phone.
Yeah, me too.
But but for like Whitebeard is wounded. He's old. He's almost out of commission. Blackbeard thinks he can take him, but Whitebeard actually fucking claps him. No contest.
Yeah.
Like Blackbeard's like, I can take you now. He gets bodied so fast.
Oh my god.
He
Yeah,
has
no,
to be
he
like-
gets clapped.
He has to be like, everybody shoot him. Everybody shoot him.
Yeah, I guess the whole. Or wait, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Earlier during his fight, Whitebeard, during his fight with Akainu, Whitebeard got half of his head punched off.
Yeah, half of
Yeah.
his face is missing.
Half
Dude.
of his face is
Like-
missing.
You ever listen? If you're watching this, you're probably already in the One Piece lore. But if you ever meet somebody who's like One Piece art style, too kitty for me, you just show them Whitebeard had missing half of his face, man. Because
Whitebeard is just there's so much blood, man. It's
that's such a raw drawing.
yeah, it's so like it's disturbing, but it looks it doesn't look like gross, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just like ooh,
It's crazy.
oh no, Whitebeard's losing.
But yeah, Whitebeard's losing. Blackbeard's currently having all his men he got from Impel down shoot him and stab him and shit.
Yeah,
Because Blackbeard can't take him. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
can take
no,
this
it's
man 1-on-1.
yeah. So, but it's his whole crew's ganging up on
His
him.
whole crew ganging up on him. There was... Fuck. I lost my fucking thought there, but... Whitebeard falls.
Mm-hmm.
He falls standing up, and I'm about to read this quote. I have to read this quote.
All right.
Even in death, even with half his face gone, he would never fall. He will forever be remembered as the monster for the way he destroyed his enemies that day. In this one battle alone, he suffered 267 sword wounds, was struck by 152 bullets, and 46 cannon blasts, and yet
Jesus.
neither that mighty body nor his pirate's pride suffered even one coward's wound.
No wounds on his back.
No wounds on his back. And I wanted to bring this up because earlier in the fight, there's a point where Whitebeard is blitzing the front line.
Yeah.
And Crocodile, Jimbei, Ivankov, some other people
Mm-hmm.
are on his back.
Yeah.
And all they say is, we just have to protect this man's pride.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't care what happens. They cannot let Whitebeard get hurt in the back, and it all led up to Whitebeard's death, which first off devastated me. Listen,
Yeah.
I didn't cry at Ace's death because I knew it was coming, but I was so close.
I almost cried at Ace's death.
But then he had to kill Whitebeard too, and I was gone, and I was done.
I got so close here, man. I was.
The floodgates were open. This made me cry more than Our Long Park.
I don't blame you, man. This smoke, like, yeah, right after Ace's death, Luffy's just breaking down. And then Whitebeard goes out right after, dude. It hurt. It hurt so much.
And then Buggy starts crying. And he starts running away, and he's like, man, I'm such a coward, I couldn't even do anything this whole fight. And then all his men are like, man, he thought of him as an equal, and he's sad that he's gone. Like, they were rivals in heart.
Oh, man.
And he's trying...
Yeah, wait up. He brings the spirit up right after he brings it down.
Yeah, man. And then Luffy and Jinbei are still trying to escape from Akainu. Akainu's like, I can't let any of you guys go. Kobe at this point is like, his head is pounding because he can hear all the voices dying on the battlefield, and we get introduced to like a little bit of observation hockey.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah. I also forgot about it until I read it today, and I was like, yeah, I should probably bring this up because that's actually a really cool part.
Yeah.
And and everybody's like, man, like, what is this fight? And then Law shows up. Trafigure Law himself shows up for no reason.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention this whole fight, this whole war was being broadcast on by Snail on TV.
It was supposed
for
to be cut
everybody
off when it was supposed to be cut off when the ambush happened, when all the Kumas showed up. But
yeah,
Buggy
when
kept the
Whitebeard.
snail.
Yeah, when Whitebeard was when Whitebeard supposedly betrayed all his men, sold them all out. They're trying to paint him out as the bad guy. But Buggy kept the camera.
Kept the snail, and he's like, and then he got his men to be like, "Who's this man? He's a legendary captain pirate, Buggy."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, that's me."
That's me. And then I remember everybody back on, like, who's watching TV is like, "Get this man off the screen."
Yeah, well, where's Whitebeard?
Yeah. Who is this nobody?
Yeah, so and all the Worst Generation pirates are also watching at this point.
Yeah.
We get a little shots here and there. There's this one line that sticks out to me. The only line that I actually remember any of the pirates said. The tarot card reader. Who is on Eustace's crew.
Yeah.
Is he on Eustace's crew or is he his own crew? I don't remember.
I think he's his own crew. Okay. He's his own captain, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He uses cards to read the future. There's this point where he's like, Luffy's Luffy's death just won't hit 0.
Yeah, it's like, no matter how many times I read the future, he won't die.
And his probability never reaches 0, His probability of living never reaches 0. Yeah, man. And so Law was watching and he showed up just to save Luffy, and well, I know why Law saved Luffy at this point, but if you're just reading this right now, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You wouldn't know. What he does, Jinbei escapes. They escape via submarine.
Yeah, we're forgetting a big part here.
Yeah, what's up?
Blackbeard.
Oh, right. I was bringing that up afterwards, because Luffy escapes before Blackbeard does this.
Does he?
I'm pretty sure. Well, Luffy was unconscious anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. I think he does. Apparently, he does this right after Whitebeard dies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that does sound right.
Yeah.
That would make sense, because he's the closest to the body at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they cover.
Yeah, so he puts a tarp over fucking Whitebeard. And it's just like, what? And everybody's like, what Blackbeard doing? And he pops out, and he's like, I'm now the strongest pirate in existence.
Yep.
And everybody's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, and he uses dark fruit, and people are like, "Oh shit!" And then he uses the tremor fruit right
Yeah.
after.
He just took Whitebeard's devil fruit
And this
ability
is still
somehow.
being we also we're forgetting shit left and right. Whitebeard before he died said the One Piece existed.
Yeah. I forgot, yeah, he confirmed that to the world.
Yeah, which was in suck it Sengoku. Sengoku was trying to send a message that pirates will never win, but Whitebeard
Yeah.
just inspired a whole new generation of pirates to
Yeah,
go out to
Whitebeard.
sea.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, but now this is unparalleled. This is like probably the most important event that's ever happened in One Piece. There's a man with two devil fruit abilities. This has never happened before in the history of One Piece.
Yeah, no. You I actually don't know why you can't just eat two devil fruits. I'm not sure on that, on the
So it
physics of
was
that.
explained in an SBS when somebody asked
Oh,
him,
well,
and he
yes,
came up
okay.
with an excuse on the spot. Because you know how you be sometimes. That
Yeah.
you'll basically die if you eat two devil fruits at once. Like, your
Oh.
body will basically explode because it can't take that
Ah,
shit. Yeah.
that makes sense. I also love his use of SPSs. He makes up stuff in the SBS, but then that makes it canon in the story like
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
It's great.
But the point was I mean this is just unparalleled. Not only does he
Yeah.
have a Logia type, he now has the strongest paramecia.
Yeah, Blackbeard's busted now.
Yeah. And he uses it right away and it shakes somebody. Because he's rusty with it, like Whitebeard wouldn't have like shaken that far.
Yeah.
But Salbuddy gets affected because you know he's still learning how to use it.
Oh man, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, a tidal wave hits Salbuddy. Like ropes 40 through 50 get taken out. I think it said.
Yeah. Whew, boy.
And why I brought up Kobe hearing all the voices earlier. So Akainu's going after somebody,
Mhm.
and Kobe steps in front of Akainu and he says, "Stop this senseless bloodshed. The war is done. We've sent our message.
Yeah.
You're just
Ace is
bloodthirsty
dead.
now. Like you're just sending a bad message now." And then
Yeah,
Akainu's
yeah.
like, "I guess I gotta take you out too, because Akainu's a little bitch and he'll take out anybody who gets in his way."
Yeah. He's
And,
like, you're obstructing me. You're
and
obstructing justice.
in that 0.2 seconds that Kobe stepped in, Straw Hat Luffy stops Akainu's blow before it reaches Kobe. Red-haired Shanks, I meant to say.
Shanks. How did I forget about Shanks?
Yeah, man. Red-haired Shanks stops Akainu's blow, and everybody's like, "Oh fuck, red-haired Shanks is here."
Uh-oh.
And like it was mentioned that the day before Marineford happened, he was fighting Kaido, all in the New World, and he got to Marineford in like half a day.
Yeah. Yeah, it was mentioned that, yeah, Kaido was sent by the Marines to stop Whitebeard, but then Shanks got in the way of Kaido, and now he's here, dude.
Yeah, and he
Oh
stopped
my.
the war. He said, "This war is over," and then it
Yeah,
was.
he literally just did just say that. My favorite part about that moment is Ben Beckman, number like the second most popular character in the first popularity poll.
That's so funny to me. Look at
Yeah.
Ben Beckman, dude.
Ben Beckman, Shanks's first mate.
Yeah, first mate.
He, yeah, that's just still one of my favorite things is that he was like the second most popular character in the first popularity poll, even though we like barely met
We
him.
met him in one chapter. That's so funny.
Yeah. He shows up and points a gun at Kizaru, and Kizaru's like, "Oh, Ben Beckman, I guess I better stop."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I love Kizaru, dude. Kizaru's so funny.
Yeah.
Kizaru's just
Kizaru's
vibing.
Yeah, no, yeah, that
Man.
good thing for Shanks to show up.
Yeah,
now.
he showed up at the perfect time. They stopped the war. Shanks said, I'll take the bodies and bury them."
Mm-hmm.
And then Sengoku was like, "All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that." You know, because
Yeah.
a lot of the other pirates were like, "No, we need their heads or whatever." But not pirates, admirals. They switched, so they flip flop between navy and admirals. While I was reading this, by the way, navy and marines.
Yeah,
Because at
yeah,
some point Whitebeard says navies, and at other point people say marines.
yeah. I mean, they're both like in the context of One Piece, they're the same thing, you know. It's
Yeah, they
like
definitely are.
because it's like I mean, the world is water, is ocean,
Yeah,
basically. So it's like they're all basically a navy, you know. But I guess the Marines are like the foot soldiers of it, you know.
yeah, yeah. The war's
It's interesting.
yeah, it's interesting. The war's wide. So the war is done.
Hmm.
Everybody stopped fighting because I mean it's Red Hair Shanks Fu hasn't is all fully healed. Nobody's got the power in them to even try and take them.
Yeah, Shanks was just as strong as Whitebeard. Like we were previously shown that he can at least match blows with Whitebeard, and nobody's ready for that right now.
Yeah, even Blackbeard with his new powers was just like, I'm good.
Like, yeah, I'm
I'll
out.
leave. Yeah, I'll head out. Don't worry about it. I got what I came for. um, and then there's this interesting part where Doflamingo takes out Gecko Moria.
Oh
And
yeah.
Gecko Moria is like, did Tengoku put you up to this? Did the world government put you up to this? And Doflamingo goes, no, this was set from somewhere higher up.
Oh.
And I was just like, oh, what is that about? Yeah.
Huh. Oh yeah, he does say that. No, that. Yeah, I was curious about that. I was like, huh. What
you
does that mean?
you haven't met anybody in the world government yet, have you? Besides like Navy men?
Mm, I mean, we met Phoebe,
Oh, fair. Vivi.
and yeah, they were technically part of the world
Yeah,
government.
yeah, yeah. Because kings are a part of the world government. Royalties are part of the world government.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. There's also no. I'm not gonna spoil shit. I'm about to spoil. I want to.
Yeah. You want to talk,
Yeah, I want to
but too much.
talk, but okay. We're done with Marineford. We missed so much. There's so much here to unpack
Yeah.
though. There's this part where fucking Smoker and Hancock fight, and Hancock looks so far back, she's looking up.
Yeah.
She looks down on him so much, she's looking up. That shit's so funny to me.
I love that how she does that. She looks down on people so far that she looks up.
There's this part where Aokiji kind of helps Jinbei. There's a lot of shit that goes down in Marineford. Read the arc.
Hmm.
Watch One Piece. Read One Piece.
Yeah.
More of the story.
Just do it.
Just do it. You won't be disappointed. But we move on to the post-war arc.
Yeah. Shanks. Yeah. Everybody takes off. Everybody's good, you know.
Everybody's good. Shanks doesn't see Luffy because it would break their promise. Because Luffy promised to see him as a great pirate when he was a great pirate.
Yeah.
And Luffy's just Shanks says, I can't meet him right now. So Law meets up with Boa Hancock and the new Kama people. And Boa says that you guys can come on my island and treat him there. I'll protect you, because no men are allowed on that island anyways.
Yeah.
And Law's like, bet, but I don't know if he'll make it, because Law's a doctor. We also find this out.
Oh yeah. He's a doctor. Oddly enough.
And then Luffy wakes up on Hancock's island.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes into the forest and starts hurting himself, basically. Because he's so weak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's whew.
It's quite the scene.
Yeah, Luffy barely made it out alive.
And Oda, the son of a bitch. Oda, he gives us Ace's backstory after he fucking dies in the post-war.
Yeah. I was like, when I started reading that, I was like, no, you're not gonna do this now. You're not right after he died, and then he did it. I'm like, you bastard.
It also kind of double serves as Luffy's entire backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that
it's
was
funny because you don't think about it, because you're just like, okay, we met Luffy in the first chapter. That was his backstory.
Yeah.
But there's so much more.
Yeah, no, we get like his like true backstory, basically, like from when he was like four, like 3 or 4. Yeah.
And yeah, might as well start with that. So Garp can't take care of Luffy because he's admiral,
He's an
a vice
yeah, he's
admiral.
an admiral. And yeah, this is Dragon's son.
This is Dragon's son. So he takes him to this remote island in East Blue, and takes him to these bandits he knows,
hmm
in order to have them take care of Luffy.
Yeah, no, they're just this bandit crew that he like threatens to take to babysit basically.
Yeah, and he also left Ace here a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, not. It couldn't be that long ago. A few years ago, probably. But and then Luffy's like, "Okay, we're brothers now. You're my friend now, right, Ace?" And Ace is like, "Bro, you're like, who are you?"
Yeah.
And every day, was it like every day for 6 months? Ace goes somewhere every day, and
Yeah.
Luffy
Something
follows
like that.
him. But Luffy gets caught in the woods, attacked by bears every time he tries to follow him.
Yeah, Luffy loses him every time, but eventually he made it
Eventually,
through.
he makes it through, and he catches up with we meet another boy that Ace seems pretty close with, known as Sabo,
Sabo, yeah.
and they're stealing money and they're locking it up. And then they meet up with Luffy. Luffy catches up to them, and then they're like, "Hey, you can't tell nobody about this, or else we'll kill you." And Luffy's like, We're friends, so I won't tell nobody."
Hmm. Oh yeah.
And then a pirate crew shows up and asks Sabo for the money or whatever.
Yeah, it's a specific pirate crew, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was though.
They're not very strong.
No, they're not. But they capture Luffy, and Luffy knows where the money is, but Luffy ain't telling. And this is how
Yeah,
Luffy
man.
earns Ace and Sabo's trust. Because
hmm
Luffy got his ass beat for like 5 hours straight by this one guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and all the time Ace and Sabo, or Ace is like, he's gonna snitch like right away, dude. Like we can't trust a little kid like him.
Yeah.
But but Luffy doesn't break, dude. He's like, nah, I wouldn't never tell you. Yeah, he gets tortured too, man.
Yeah. Does he have the gum fruits ability at this point? I don't remember if.
No.
No, because it happens. Yeah, I think it happens
Yeah,
after this.
it happens after this, after the flashback.
Yeah. Um. Right. And so they earn the trust of them, and then they beat up the pirates. I'm pretty sure, or what? I don't
Mhm.
remember. The pirates can leave the story for a little bit. I don't remember what happens to them.
Yeah. Let's see.
I didn't read this today, by the way. I just read Marineford.
Yeah, this part, it was alright. It wasn't my favorite. Like,
It's fine. It's good. I mean, it's good for like a wind down.
it is good for a wind down. Yeah. Um. Let's see. I don't. I guess they just escape. They just escape the pirates.
Yeah. Okay. And then we find out Sabo turns out he's an aristocrat,
Yeah.
but he left the city because he hates the noble life because all the nobles look down on the peasants.
Yeah.
And he's
This whole island's like got a thing going where it's like there's a whole noble section and then there's a trash city
yeah.
called the Grey Terminal, which is just literally just made up of the rich city's waste.
But Sabo ends up getting caught and he gets taken back to his family. And he finds out that they're planning on burning down the trash city and all of the innocent people that are just living there trying to survive.
You gotta get rid of the trash, bro.
Yeah. And so Sabo tries
Like
to
killing people.
Sabo tries to warn them, and then I think this is where the pirate shows up again. Because there's a part where the shit's burning down, then Ace squares up against him.
Yeah.
And then it's Ace and their adoptive mom, the bandit girl.
Oh yeah, the aristocrats hire the pirates to actually do this.
Right,
to burn it.
right. And then Ace takes them on with the pirate mom, and they survive.
Mm-hmm.
But Sabo's still trapped on the noble side.
Right.
And they all promised each other. So at some point, we don't get this right away, but at some point we get a scene where they're sharing the wine or whatever. And it's if you drink from this cup, if you drink from these cups, you're considered brothers for life.
Right.
Regardless of if you're actually blood brothers or not.
Yeah.
And so they all drink from the cup, so they're all blood brothers, and they all promise to go out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
Ace and Sabo are the same age, so they were gonna go out when they all were 17. That was the promise.
Right, right.
But Sabo breaks the promise and he leaves the island first, just because he's trying to get away from the noble life.
Yeah.
And a celestial
Unfortunately.
fucking dragon shows up right as he's leaving.
Yeah, and then he kind of sails directly in the path of their ship, and the celestial dragon does not like that.
And
And
he's like, shoot it down.
well, no, he takes a handheld cannon and shoots it down
Oh my
himself.
god! I need to see what the celestial dragon looks like because I feel like he shows up again in the story. I'm like
Yeah.
50% positive he shows up in the story again. After.
I didn't pay too much attention to them because they're kind of, I don't know, they're kind of gross.
Yeah.
You know, they're not the nicest characters to look at. I mean, they're good designs. They're just like you hate them, you know.
Yeah. I feel you. Hold on, let me. I found it. Is this? No, they don't show you his face. Okay, never mind. His face is like shadowed out. Okay,
Oh.
because there's another like celestial dragon that shows up in a flashback, and then he shows up in the main story again. Regardless, so Sabo's dead.
Sabo's dead.
R.I.P. The boys are sad about it.
I'm like, Jesus, man. He just got. It just a child just blew up, dude. Just shot a child.
Yeah, man.
Like, oh my goodness.
And of course, this is gonna fuck Luffy and Ace up. They're both also children.
Yeah, they both watched it too.
Yeah, they both saw it happen.
Oh man.
And there was this part during when Ace was dying when Luffy said, "Didn't you promise you wouldn't die?" And then Ace was like, "Yeah." And then we see the promise happen after sitting out and watching the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
And Luffy's crying, and Ace is like, "I promise you, I won't die, and I'll take care of you, because you're my brother." Man, you really have to give us this flashback right now.
I know.
And then it cuts to the future. Ace is leaving the island for the first time. He's the first one to leave because he gets to 17 first. Luffy's 14 at the time.
Yeah.
And then Ace dips, and then we cut again to the future from another perspective. To the beginning of the story, when Luffy first leaves the island at 17. But this time we get to see him say goodbye to his bandit mom.
Yeah, Dadan.
Yeah, Dadan.
Yeah, her name.
They both say the same thing to them. They're like, "Thank you for everything." She's like, "I hate you too," and then she starts crying because they're her kids.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she's still on that island vibing, isn't she?
Yeah. Because all right, so after this flashback, we cut back to Luffy on the island, being sad, and Jinbei beats him up to be less sad.
Oh yeah.
And Jinbei's like, "Yeah, your brother, your brother was your brother, but don't you have new friends now?" And then Luffy's like, "Yeah, you're right. I have a new family now."
Yeah.
Just like Ace had his family with Whitebeard pirates, I have a family with my crew.
Yeah, he can't just dwell in the past, be all sad and depressed that Ace is dead. He's got other people to worry about.
And then I did read this part, and then we see some like cleanup. So Garp goes to the island on East Blue, and he visits Dadan, and Dadan beats him up because he's sad, because the Ace was Dadan's child too. He took more care of him than he did,
Yeah.
And then we get some other stuff. We see Rayleigh for a little bit. Rayleigh shows up on the island.
Yeah.
He swims there. He motherfucking swims some Saubody, drew the calm belt.
Did he?
Yeah, onto Boa Hancock's island.
Oh, I did not realize that detail. I thought he just sailed over there, but wow, he swam. That's impressive.
And then he promises to teach Luffy hockey. And then we come back to all the other Straw Hats, and they're doing their own thing. There's a part that I'm forgetting.
What part? Part where Shanks and Marco are paying respects to
Oh right, yeah, they do. Yeah, okay, so they make their
yeah,
graves
yeah. Shanks made a nice big grave
for Ace
somewhere.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
for Ace and
I don't
Whitebeard.
know where, but and yeah,
What's
that
that?
man, that's
Yeah.
post-war, really.
Mm-hmm.
There's like
Pretty much.
there's something else I'm forgetting, but I mean, we get a little bit. Oh right,
Um,
3D2Y. How could we forget?
yeah, I was like, I thought you were gonna transition to 3D2Y
I know.
after post-war.
I was trying so hard. I was thinking that the entirety of post-war, and then I just dropped the ball at the end of post-war. Only the most professional podcast here at Two Boys One Piece.
I know.
3D2Y. Jinbei is
Yeah.
built different. Well, it was Jinbei's idea, right? I don't think Luffy's not this smart.
Um. No. Or wait.
It was Luffy probably wanted to send a message, but
I think
Jinbei
it
probably came
was.
up with the plan.
Oh yeah. No, Luffy had the message to send, but yeah, Jinbei definitely came up with the with what Luffy did.
This plan is too big brain.
Yeah.
So they sail back to Marineford. And the last thing Marineford is expecting is the fucking the paramount character
Yeah, who just escaped, you know.
to come back, so they're hella underprepared.
Yeah, he sailed like around the he sailed around the island like a few times, right? Um, and then he went up and rung a bell
That's only
like
rung
16 times.
that's only rung, and it's this specific tradition of ringing the bell is only rung like during New Year's or whatever. I don't remember what
Yeah.
exactly they said, like when it was rung, but it's like
Yeah, I don't remember.
a navy symbol, and everybody goes like, "Oh my god!" It's supposed to indicate like a new age, basically, a good new year or something.
Hmm.
Which makes sense because we're about to get to the time skip. But
Yeah.
and then so we come back to all the Straw Hats, and they're all like, "We need to get back to Luffy."
Yeah. At this point, we get to learn like the end results of what all the Straw Hats adventures.
Yeah.
Which we learn that Zoro ended up at Hawkeye's house.
On Mihawk's Island, the castle that he ended up at with Perona is Mihawk's place.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Give me a boat." I'm trying to dip.
Yeah, I'm trying to dip. I'm trying to get back. I gotta get back.
Nico Robin's doing slavery and some revolutionary saver because Dragon wants to meet her.
Oh yeah. They free the all those slaves from building that bridge.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was nice. That was nice of them.
Yeah, Chopper helped the people who were being eaten by the birds coexist with the birds because he
Yeah.
could talk to both people and animals.
Yeah, it was
And then he figures out that there's like a whole library, here, of like knowledge and stuff. And Chopper's like, or no, actually no, he's about to head out too.
Yeah, he's about to head out too. We cut to
Yeah,
Nami, who's trying to get
yeah.
off Skypia 2.0. It's not Skypia.
Yeah, it's Weatheria.
Weatheria. And then we cut back to Usopp eating some more. And he's
Usopp,
also
yep.
trying to figure out how to leave. And he meets a I was about to call him Heracross.
What is his name?
He's like a stag beetle dude.
Yeah. I don't remember his name. He's a vibe though.
And then all of them get the newspaper at once. Cause
Hey, hold up. We forgot about Sanji. Sanji's
Sanji's on Newcama Island.
yeah, Newcama, and I feel like the most important is Frankie.
Frankie. Yeah, he's learning new. First off, he blew up Vegapunk's lab.
Yeah, that was funny. He made the same mistake as a Chopper. He went into Vegapunk's lab and is like, a pirate symbol on this button.
Click, and he blew his whole face off.
There's like a nuclear-sized explosion.
He's lucky he's a cyborg, or else he wouldn't have survived that.
Yeah, and then Brooke, is also doing stuff.
Yeah. Well, he got. We already went over how he got devil summoned.
Yeah, he's doing stuff with his cult.
He got caught. Yeah, he's hanging out with his cult. And they're all trying to get back to Salbudi. And they see the newspaper, and they see that Ace died. That's like the first thing they see. And they're like, "Oh, now we really have to get back to Luffy." And then they see what Luffy did. And this is like a slow reveal, because all of them are like,
I see.
I see. And then Zoro was like, "Mihawk's trained me."
Yeah,
Usopp's like,
yeah,
I have to get better on this island. I have to get skinny.
yeah.
Frankie's like, I'm about to study all of Vegapunk's notes.
Hmm.
Chopper looks into the library you were talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Nami figures out more about weather so that she can use her rod better.
Yeah, Nami's like, all right, I apologize for trying to escape. Please take me back.
Yeah, yeah. And then Robin's like, you know what? I will go meet Dragon.
Yeah, I will go meet Dragon. Um, yeah, Brooke. I don't know what Brooke does.
Oh, he joins the band.
Does he?
Yeah.
No. Um.
Because he starts playing his music, and people are like, "That's beautiful."
Oh yeah, you're right. Um. Yeah, I remember. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Sanji. He's getting. He's like, all right. Uh.
Oh yeah, because
I,
Ivan offered him to teach him some stuff.
oh yeah, because Ivan
Ivan got
showed back up
back
on Kamaland.
on
Yeah.
Kamaland, and Sanji was like, "I just want to get out of here. I feel like I'm traumatized for life." Because hey man, Sanji did not say trans rights. Is all I'm saying. I think we're gonna have to cancel Sanji.
He did not. I know. I think so too. But then Ivankov offers him a proposition. Is like, all right, we're gonna play the ultimate game of hide and seek, basically. Like you're gonna go around on this island, for what I don't know,
I
for
don't
2 years.
Yeah, some shit like that. It was,
You gotta survive on this island for 2 years. If we find you, we're marrying you, basically.
yeah. And then he was like, "All right, bet." And then yeah, and then we find out what Luffy did. So Luffy's whole thing, the whole reason he rung the
Yeah.
bell 16 times, was just so he can get on the newspaper because he gave himself a tattoo that said 3D 2Y on it.
Mm-hmm. Just to get that in the newspaper.
Just to get that in the newspaper, because the deal was they'd meet back on Saturday in 3 days, cross out the 3 days, 2 years. What the? I'm telling you, it was Jinbei's idea, because Luffy is not that big brain. There's no way
No.
Luffy is that big brain.
Yeah, absolutely not, dude.
It was Jinbei and Rayleigh working together to come up with this plan.
Oh man.
Yeah, and in these 2 years, Rayleigh promised to teach Luffy all he knows about hockey.
Hmm. Yeah, so we got a training arc that we're gonna skip right through.
We're gonna skip right through, because who needs training arcs in One Piece? Nobody. We haven't even had a tournament arc yet.
Nope.
What kind of shonen is this?
I mean, we don't need a tournament arc. It's just so. Yeah, man, it's been clean, just nonstop kind of story throughout.
Yeah. Luffy takes his hat off, puts it on a rock, and says, "I'll put it back on when I'm done training." That's the end of 3D2Y.
That's where I left off, man.
Yeah, that's where we start. This man has been done with Marineford since we made the Thriller Bark video.
Even before that.
Yeah, probably.
Like Water 7, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, we've been recording this on a weekly schedule, so it's kind of.
Yeah, it's been like a month at least since I've read. I guess there's some other stuff that happens, like they're introduced to the new world because all the supernovas head out into the new world.
Right. We get introduced to Brownbeard.
Brownbeard.
Fucking Brownbeard.
No, that brings up my favorite thing about Whitebeard and Blackbeard. Their names make no sense. First of all, Whitebeard does not have a beard. He just has a mustache. And then I mean, Blackbeard, I guess he's got a beard, but it's like a little stubble, you know.
And it's funny that Blackbeard's name is Thatch.
Thatch, yeah.
Thatch, who is that kind of accurate to Blackbeard's real name in real life, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something, I forget what the real Blackbeard's.
But he killed a guy named Teach.
No, he's Teach.
Oh, he's Teach, and he killed Thatch.
Teach. Yeah, he killed Thatch.
And that's why Ace went after him, because he killed somebody on the crew.
Yeah.
His name is Edward. It's so
Yeah.
weird because they're like the same character. He just
Yeah.
made two separate characters from Blackbeard. Because Whitebeard isn't a
Yeah.
pirate that exists in our world.
Mm-mm. Yeah. There's Edward. I think it was Edward Teach. Which Edward
Yeah,
Newgate,
Edward Newgate,
Whitebeard, and then
Teach, whatever.
Marshall
Marshall.
Marshall J. Teach
Yeah.
is Blackbeard's name.
Marshall D. Teach.
I remember now. Marshall D. Is it? I
Yeah,
thought
it's
it's
D.
J.
Because Whitebeard, before he dies, goes, "You're not the D that Goldie Roger is looking for. He's waiting
Yeah.
for." And even though Blackbeard did not understand, the face he looked super offended. Like I know he didn't understand what he said, but he looked super offended.
Yeah, man.
And that's there's other stuff.
Yeah, there's other stuff. There's a ship gets abducted by an alien, like a
aliens.
UFO.
Some shit.
That was wild.
That was crazy.
And then I remember my favorite kind of quote about it is as each person entered, like every person who enters the new world has one thought. The first half of the Grand Line was paradise, you know.
Yeah, it's bro. I'm hype. Are you hype? Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready for the new world.
So hype.
You got any predictions?
I don't got no predictions, man. I don't know where the hell it's going.
You got any theories?
No.
Okay.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay.
Like, I mean, like they'll probably head back to. They'll probably get into the new world. I mean, that's gotta be the first arc. But after that, man, I mean, like, I don't know.
Nothing. All right.
Nothing.
All
Nothing.
right.
I got no clues, man.
You got any theories about what's gonna happen to Buggy after?
Buggy? No, I didn't even think about Buggy, man. Is Buggy gonna be like a supreme god on?
Hey man, Buggy's built different in the new world. Is all I'm saying.
Man, I
All right.
I'm not ready for it. I'm hype. I'm hype.
Man, that's gonna be hype, but we're not done yet, folks. We're not done yet.
No,
Do
we're not
click off the
done
video
yet.
yet.